What's up, I Like Scary? We are back. You guys, I hope you guys are having an awesome day. I'm having an awesome day. It feels great to be a horror fan. So you guys are going to talk some Halloween ends, news, and rumors. We got a lot to talk about today, so let's get started. So first off, you guys, we've heard that Halloween ends showed two versions of the movie. Two versions, so now this kind of makes me think about, this is me saying this, but it kind of makes me think about those reshoots in a way now. Like, it kind of makes me think, was those reshoots for like some plug-ins with the like another part of the movie? Because you know that obviously they showed two movies, so it's like, was it like a movie like, oh, I gotta go back and plug it in this one just in case for safety? You know, was it a thing like that? I don't know, but like I said, I still feel that reshoots are not bad. But yeah, we've heard that it was freaking two movies shown to us. So shout out to viewer and I, and he said this: yes, they did what's called a bake-off and showed it in two auditoriums, one version per screen. Only reason I have commented on reactions is I'm trying to get fair assessments of both versions. So what I've heard is this: I've heard that one is like great, you know, clapping and everything, and they're like, yes bro, this was good, we enjoyed it. And one was very divisive. So another thing that viewer and I said was this, you guys. He said, I've said over the last few weeks that Halloween Ends is divisive. One of the biggest reasons why is there's a new lead, and his name is Corey. He's played by Rowan Campbell, and by all accounts his role is bigger than Laurie and Allison. He's the glue holding the movie together. So we found out that he has you know, a new role or whatever in Halloween Ends, and it's kind of, I don't get it kind of in a way, because when you think about it, you guys, this is the last film of the trilogy. I mean, it's cool to bring in new characters, get us emotionally attached to them and everything, right? It's cool. But it's like, man, you got to be kind of careful who you bringing in, and like, you know, don't just bring in, you know, anybody in a way, you know, if that makes sense. But yeah, I've seen him in a picture with Allison and Laurie, and I know I've been kind of heard about the Corey character. I forgot where I heard it from, but I've been heard about the Corey character, but it's turning out to be Rowan Campbell. I've heard in the horror community that he can possibly be some type of, you know, focus in the beginning of him becoming like some type of evil being, not like Myers probably, I don't know, but he's gonna have a lot of attention on him, you know. That's what I've heard in the horror community, that he can be possible like an evil being, or Corey can just be Corey, you know. I don't know, he could just be a character, but they're saying that he's having a bigger role than Laurie and Allison, which I kind of got to see the movie to understand that, because it's like these characters has been with us since the jump, you know, with the trilogy, and Laurie's been with us since, so how the hell does he have a bigger, you know, role than Laurie? I don't know, but we should see. I can't wait to see what they mean by that. But once again, his character is Corey, and like I said, I've heard he can be possibly like a, you know, some type of evil stuff going on with him. He can just be like doing stuff, and basically what I'm trying to put together is he's doing some killing or something. They're thinking it's Myers, but the whole time it's him and stuff like that. And I also heard that Michael's going to kind of be in the backfield in Halloween Ends. Like, he's going to play the backfield. And I want to touch on that because I don't know what's going on with this, man. Because viewer and I also said this: filmmakers should always take swings. Sometimes you swing and you miss, and sometimes you swing and you miss, and the bat comes back around and knock all your teeth out. So it sounds like he's basically saying that sometimes you swing and miss, and you know, you just get away, but sometimes you swing and miss and it comes back and knock your teeth out. So it's like basically saying the movie, I'm thinking that the movie's bad, that it's gonna, you know, kind of, it's gonna be not looking good for him in the end, you know, if that makes sense. But yeah, another thing to touch on, this is the last thing, we're going to keep going. Viewer Nas said, Michael is less important than he's been in any other non-Halloween movie franchises. It's not a Michael vs. Laurie movie, even if they sell it like that. So basically saying, even they put a poster out, promotional poster of Michael vs. Laurie, it's going to be more like, I guess, like they said in the beginning, like it's going to be more focused on the boogeyman and less of Michael Myers. I'm telling you, they're probably trying to focus on the evil and showing like how Michael's become that and try to clean it up and not make it sloppy. Like they don't want to end it off sloppy where we still got question marks. I just think they're going to try to clean up Michael Myers in a way, not like Rob Zombie did. They're just going to try to make us understand him more, but yeah. And possibly if they're trying to, I'm telling you, man, I got a crazy feeling. I don't know what it is. I'm not scared like I was, but it's like I got a crazy feeling I'm trying to do some shit like with the evil passed on or someone trying to mock Michael. That's what I'm thinking, man, possibly. But yeah, man, I don't know. You know, we heard the Glass Hill stuff and everything, and yeah. So now we know though that we have 2 films that were shown, and one was divisive, and you know that means like every kind of all over the place, and you know, maybe it's the one that they kind of try to just really like have a little fun with in a way and try to just be free, but they didn't get that reaction they wanted out of that. But the one they want, you know, they kind of cemented for the fans was a good one, and they like, that's the one everybody got the claps out of. Either way, I like the fact that they're trying to play it safe. I think they're playing it safe because, you know, this movie, this is the final, you know, go around with Halloween in this trilogy and stuff like that. So yeah, and to speak on the trailer, like I told you guys, I think we're gonna get that CinemaCon trailer, possibly, you know, but I would like a new trailer, because, you know, we kind of got a description of what the trailer was gonna be. They said it was more of like flashback scenes, and at the end you get them battling. But yeah, they were saying we're gonna get the CinemaCon trailer. I'm hearing a lot of people think that. And also to touch on the poster, I wanted to have a face in the middle, you know, to complete the trilogy look with the 2 sides of Myers and then the middle. But I'm starting to think that they're going to try to do some shit with Laurie and Michael on the posters. I'll be a fan of that too, because it is Laurie last go around. But yeah, I kind of think, man, now it's starting to kind of come together slowly. Like, I'm thinking that Allison, you know, she can possibly meet Rowan Campbell, they become cool, or, you know, it can even be some wild shit like, you know, Michael, no, Rowan Campbell could be related to Michael in a way. We don't know. We don't know what's going on. You know, it can be some wild stuff like that, or he can be someone that did research on Michael, but they're saying he's the glue, and I can't wait to see what they mean by that. They're saying that he's overpowering Laurie and Allison's role and stuff like that, because I don't know, man. I just really don't know, but it's almost here, man, next week, so hopefully we get a trailer that's not too much, but it kind of makes us understand what we're going to get ourselves into when Halloween ends. But yeah, they're just, you know, saying that possibly the Rowan Campbell character can be like the boogeyman. You know, he can portray the evil for a sec. And I guess they're saying, you know, Michael's in the background. I wonder what they meant by that. You know, they're saying we see less of Michael, as you saw viewer Nas say. Maybe, you know, it's like 78, how we see a lot of stalking. You know, we've been asked for a lot of stalking. Maybe you see a lot of stalking, a lot of back of Michael. He's just looking, you know, and maybe he pops out more after the 4-year time jump. You know, maybe we see him more. And I can see that because, you know, since they threw that 4-year time jump in, it already was different from that. You know, I feel like, because we was in the same night with the other 2 films. So I think that it's going to be different for sure. I know for a fact it's going to be different. We're going to get Michael back, so he's going to have this, you know, he's going to have this entrance where he comes into the movie and everyone's going to be just like, wow, I already know they're going to do something like that. But yeah, maybe the Rowan Campbell character can have our attention for a while. But I kind of, you know, I'm going to try to put my mental in a state like this is 78, how it was a slow burn, a slow build up until we got the final stuff going in the end. I think that would be a way to play it safe as fans when we go in here, because they're saying we're going to see less of Michael. He's kind of spread it throughout the movie, and at the end we'll probably get a lot of them. So I mean, I'm cool with that. I'm cool with that in a way. But yeah, they said it, you know, I've heard. First off, shout out to you guys in the DMs. Shout out to you guys. You guys are awesome, man. Keep me updated because I only got 2 pairs of eyes. I can't see her, you know. So I appreciate you guys. But I've heard, you know, that the movie starts off in 2019. It starts off in 2019, then it jumps over to 2022. I also heard that You know, there's no pandemic stuff involved. Michael does not die in the beginning, so that's great info. And yeah, man, and a lot of people, they don't have to share, you know, the test screen and info with us, but they do, and that's awesome, without spoilers and stuff like that. So I appreciate that. But yeah, they're saying it's, you know, 2019. It starts off and then it jumps into 2022, and so I can understand what they're trying to do. I really can. And I think we're gonna have a good movie. I think it's gonna be different, but it could be different as in, what the fuck did we just watch? That was not a Halloween movie. Or it can be different, like, after all these years, man, I thought different was bad, but different was good. It explained it more, and we understand more. And Halloween is no longer all over the place, and the character of Michael Myers is cleaned up. So that's what I think is kind of, you know, possibly aiming towards. But yeah, man, I'm ready for this film and ready to see Michael return back to Haddonfield, and we're gonna see what happens, man. Like I told you guys, don't forget about that junkyard theory. Oh, and I also heard this. I heard that it was no radio wave shit connecting to the mask. I've heard that it was no radio waves connecting to the mask or anything that makes him kill. No red lights flashing. So that is out the window. And yeah, but I just think, you know, it's going to be kind of like a 78 feel, where we didn't get much of Myers. We just got a lot of stalking and stuff. Probably a little lesser than that, but I think it's going to be worth it in the end. Like towards the end, probably like the middle act, I think it's going to like kick off. But we're going to get more info. Hopefully, you know, the leaks stay real over there. And because, you know, the public test screen and stuff like that is starting to already creep out a little bit. But yeah, you guys. But unfortunately, this is the end of the video. Comment down below what you guys think about everything we just talked about. Don't forget to hit me on my social medias at I Like Scary on Instagram, I Like Scary77 on TikTok, Brandon Allen on Facebook, and you guys, I Like Scary on Twitter. Also, don't forget, you guys, become a member of the Patreon to get exclusive content and benefits of the channel. And right there where it says subscribe, you can also click join and become a member of the channel. Get a nice little cool badge next to your name in the chat, and also get exclusive content and benefits, and be invited to, private watch parties. And yeah, you guys, don't forget to check out the I Like Scary official store. Watch some horror movies. Stay scary out there. I love you all. Peace out.